Now see, I'm inserting few more records. Okay, now tell me, does it require computation power or not?
Yes.
Yes,
Very
yes.
important.
Now see what happened. This is important. So, select star from T6. Now how many records are there as of now? Assume like, so 3 records are there. Okay, now I am trying to take a backup by using CTAS. See, so see create. Okay, see, let me suspend the warehouse. So you need to understand the background process. So create table T6 as select star from T6. Now see what happened. Now backup has been. Now question you tell me now it require computation power or not?
Not required. DDL is
Yeah.
not required.
No,
Yes, required.
no DDL. This is
Yes.
data. No data is getting now. So see so right now it is getting enabled. By this we can able to or you can see you see 63 dots view query profile. Important listen. Now tell me here if I go query details. Tell me this is there. So see when it is there nothing but it require computation power. One more time I'll try to explain. So remember CTAS require computation power or not? Anyone right now is by seeing this one?
Yes,
Yes.
required.
Yes. It is required.
It required. Okay, see how to confirm, see what happened. So see compute cast required. Compute cast required. Okay. So what about like any guess? Anyone
Not
require or not?
required.
Not required.
Okay, how?
Data.
Why?
Not required.
Because we'll see the
No
same.
data.
No
No data.
data. Okay, see. See how to confirm. So
View
go to
query
3
profile.
dots. View query
Query
profile. Okay, see query
profile.
profile. So see query details. Now tell me now what happened. Tell me
No warehouse.
warehouse. So no warehouse, nothing
No
but
errors.
it require computation power or not?
Not
No.
required.
Not
Okay,
required.
Not
actually
required.
not required. Not required. Okay, so no computation power required. Got the point. A simple thing. So what the conclusion, Suti?
Like not required computation
Okay,
power.
see. So like doesn't require no computation cost. Okay, so we'll see the storage cost later point of time. 1 second. Okay, see. No compute cost. Now same thing. Now what about clone? Clone require or not important thing for Snowflake perspective?
Yeah, it's required because data is getting inserted.
We'll see the same thing. Important concept. Now tell me what is syntax. So create table 36 TL clone table. Now see what happened. So see for understanding purpose, I make it to suspend. Now what happened? Tell me. Now tell me still is in what status? Suspend status only. How to confirm? See 3 dots.
View
V
query.
query profile.
Query details.
So see query details. Now tell me it require or not?
No.
Not
Not
required.
required.
Not required. So see, I'll explain the background process. This one clear so far? So see, this doesn't require. Okay, tell me now what the conclusion? Clone doesn't require. No compute
Compute.
cost.
No.
No compute cost. I'll explain the process, then you can able to understand the functionality. Okay, so see, CTAS require computation power. Clone doesn't require compute cost. Okay, so what exactly happened? Not see the same thing. So let me go back. So this image layer, this architecture. So see, there are 3 layers: cloud service layer, computation layer, cloud storage layer. Tell me the cloud service layer does require computation power or not?
No.
Not required.
No, not
No, not
required.
Not
required.
required.
Okay, so what about the storage? When data is storing physically, nothing but what? There'll be storage cost as well as computation cost. Let me go back here. I'll explain the functionality. Okay, see the same thing. Okay, see the same thing. Huh? Okay, now see the same thing. Now what happened? Let me go to the cloning image. Important, listen. Okay, so see the CTAS. Now what happened? This is my main table. It contains 3 records. Now what happened? Tell me if I take a backup. Tell me what will happen. Anyway, see, simple thing. No, I have not. See. Okay, see the same thing. So when I take a backup, nothing but what? Our data will be stored physically. Now what happened? There will be storage cost and the computation cost will be there. But when I go for zero copying, see the same thing. I'll explain the same thing. Now what exactly happened here? Tell me. Okay. Now what exactly copying? Only what information is getting copied? Only the metadata information is copied. I
Metadata is
just not able to understand. Go to the paint. Go to the paint. Okay. One second. Give me 1 second. Okay. Now see the same thing. Now what exactly now? Let me take, this is my EMP table. Okay. The EMP table. It contains 100 records. Nothing but what? 100 MB storage will be there. Okay, so this is so far good. Next thing is that what now I am trying to take a backup by using what concept? By using CTAS. By using what? By using by using what? Control C. Okay, now CTAS. Nothing but what? Now how much storage cost? Tell me. 200. Okay, see if we take n number of times. Okay, see 300 MB storage. So this is so far good. But I go for cloning. Now see the cloning concept. Okay. Okay, this is our original table. Now what exactly now I am trying to take a backup. Okay. Now what exactly? Now see it is pointing to the same storage. Okay, see if I take one more copy, it is taking the same storage. It is taking the same storage. Now what exactly it is doing? So it is copying. It is copying only what? Only the metadata of what? Metadata of micro partitions, not the actual data. Okay, so one more time. So what exactly it's copying? Only the micro. See this image. You'll get some clarity. What exactly it's copying? Copying only the micro partition informations. Okay, metadata of micro partition information. But when you see this image, tell me what exactly it's copying? It's copying all the actual data. Actual data. Got the point a little bit, somewhat.
Praveen,
No,
I have one question here.
One second. Let me complete it. Like so, it will be diverting. After complete, you can see now what happened now. Now see what exactly we are copying. We are copying. So if you see these two images, okay, you can see the same image. Now what happened? Now tell me now what exactly it copying? Copying the actual data. That's why there'll be storage cost and computation cost. But what exactly we are copying? We are copying only what? Only metadata of
metadata.
micro partition. That's nothing but it's a metadata operation. Tell me metadata operation require computation power or not? No. So metadata operation doesn't require. Doesn't require compute task. Okay, see, this is the functionality. So see, this is the functionality. So this doesn't require compute task. Okay, got the point on. So this little bit somewhat you're getting the point. Okay, see. So cloning is also called as what? Zero copy
Zero copy cloning.
cloning. Nothing but what? Okay. No storage cost and no compute cost. Okay. Okay. Ask your question. Somebody's having. Go ahead.
Yeah, Praveen, can you just show me that paint image?
Go ahead.
Okay, suppose if you add some records in EMPT table or delete records, whether it's going to affect in the copy tables?
No, the data will not be reflected. Okay. If any change, no, the data will not be there.
Okay,
No, we'll see
there
the
won't be any
same thing.
changes.
No, it won't be reflected.
Okay, okay. Is there any way we can do that?
Which one? No, no. Like backup. No, backup. It won't. No. We need to take back clone again one more time.
Okay, okay, got it.
Praveen, will it act as like a view or means like instead of table?
Go ahead. Can come
Yeah,
again?
yeah. Cloning can we make means like for remembrance? Can we keep it as a view concept?
No, views nothing but views separate object. No, like this is mainly for backup purpose. Okay, suppose if anything happened, we can go back and get it from there. But view doesn't have storage.
Okay.
No, view only
Okay.
store definition. No.
Suppose
But this cloning also
suppose
doesn't have any storage, but it is just pointing it to the
Point to the
main
main
table,
thing,
right?
main table only. Okay, see.
Yeah,
So
yeah,
see
got
this
main
image.
table.
So see the same thing. So see this image. You should even see what happened. So these two are pointing to the same storage. If something happened, no, it won't be reflect because both are independent. Suppose if you drop this table also, nothing will happen because both are pointing to the same thing. If nothing happens, this will be pointing to the same thing.
Like here, if
yeah,
data is lost in the.
No, one
Sorry,
guy
you can
go ahead.
continue.
One guy go continue.
yeah, it's the same question related to this. If we drop the original table, then metadata will point to where
No,
because the original
this table
storage
will
is
be
not.
dropped. No, Alexei. So this won't have any impact. Now, when this table drop, this won't have anything. This will be pointing to the same thing. So see, when
The
I drop
The
this
physical
table, one second, let me go. When you drop this table, what happened? So this data is pointing to this thing. No, so now this will be this object, this storage will be pointing the same thing. Now this object will not be there. That's for the function.
So the clone will have storage then.
The storage will be there. No, this will be fine. Store nothing but so remember
Okay, if
what
you drop
happened.
the
No, original table, the storage will be there. No, already calculated. Amount is already calculated.
yeah,
Suppose
but for
if I
if
insert
we
one record, now what happened? The storage is already calculated by Snowflake. If you drop also, what happened? The
okay,
storage will be there. There's a concept of time travel concept is that the two topics are linked up to each other. So once you tomorrow
okay,
talk
so
time travel, then we can able to continue because there is a concept of time travel. We can go back and bring the data up to 90 days. That is time travel concept. Okay, let me complete the question. If the questions will be like they can able. Tell me what is cloning? What is
Cloning is a zero
cloning?
copy clone.
It is used to take a backup
taking
or
a
replication
backup.
or snapshot. How to take a table clone? Syntax is that what? Syntax? What is syntax? So create table,
Create table,
table name, clone,
old
old
name.
table. So same thing we can able to take the schema also we can take. Enter schema we can take. Okay. Old schema. Same thing, control D. So create database name, old database. We can take entire database or entire schema or entire table. We can take a backup. Okay. Tell me why cloning is called as zero copy cloning? Why? Because no storage cost and no computation cost. So in which situation you have used in clone a project for mainly for testing prod data or for backup purpose. Tell me, does cloned object will have storage? Huh?
No.
Tell me?
No.
No.
If
Okay.
we do
No
any
metadata information is
We'll
changes,
see that one. We'll see, sir. Okay. So now question is that no, okay. When you make any change to the cloned object, does it get reflected or not? Anyone, any idea?
No.
No, it is
No,
not reflected.
independent.
So see now what happened?
Independent.
Now see the same thing. Select a star from T6. Now how many records are there? So 3 records are
Three
there.
records.
Now what about this cloned object? How many records are there here?
3 records.
3 records are there. Now what exactly question is that? What now I am trying to insert into T6 values 100. Now tell me now data will be coming to the cloned object or not?
No, it is not.
No,
No.
because both are independent to each other. What about vice versa? Tell me,
The
it
same
will
thing
come
happens.
up? No,
No.
both are
No.
independent. So you need to say both are independent object. If you do any changes, the changes won't be reflected to other thing, other object. Got the point, huh? Clear so far? So this is so far good. Now next thing is that what? Okay. Okay, now you're saying what? It doesn't occupy storage cost. Question is that no, how can you prove? So theory is fine. Now see what happened. Now how can you say so cloning doesn't occupy any storage or not? How can you
We
prove?
can check in query
By
profile.
checking the active bytes.
Not query profile. Query profile that is for computation cost. No. So see, we are having the concept of table storage matrix. See, select star from information schema dot tables. Okay. So dot columns. Okay. Same thing. One more thing is that. So table storage matrix. Okay. Now what are tables? Tell me where. Now how to get this database? Table catalog. Here catalog is nothing but it's a database. How to get this database? Let's say current. How to get database? Current database. Okay, yes, current.
Parenthesis.
Okay, now I want to get only these 4 tables. How to get these tables? Okay, and table name like EMPT percentage. Now we'll get all the 4 tables. Okay, see, important. So many questions can be asked in this thing. Okay. So take the screen thing. So now see here what happened. So table name ID. Now tell me there are 4 tables are there. Out of 4 tables, which are main tables, which are clone tables? Any idea? Anyone?
EMPT is the main table.
How you are
Because ID
saying?
and clone group ID is same.
So this is the main table. Only this is the main table, huh?
And remaining 3 also main.
Now see data clearly.
CTAS and like 3 are main.
CTAS and like all are
When
main.
ID, clone group ID, both are same, nothing but it's a main table. What about this one? This is also main table. So this is also main table. But see last one, main tables, huh?
Last one
Different table.
No.
Now tell me this is pointing to which one?
EMPT.
So this is the same thing. So by this one, see when both are same, ID, clone group ID, both are same, nothing but it's a main table. When both are different, nothing but it's a what? It's a backup table. Oh, no, not backup. It's a cloned table. So see now it's cloned. It's cloned from where? Cloned from the EMPT.
Yeah.
Same thing. Let me go to the image. So see this image. So see this image. Tell me out of this one, which are the main tables? Which are main tables?
Employee, CTAS and employee like.
So employee, CTAS, because ID and clone group ID are both are same. Now what about which one is getting? This is the both are different spawning. So this is fine. Now tell me now. Now tell me now what happened here. Now why it's having 0 for like? Like why 0?
Because no
data.
storage cost.
No storage, no data, no storage cost. What about clone?
Clone also.
No storage.
No,
No
Zero.
clone
So
maintenance
see,
will be
so
No
we need to
storage
say
cost.
what in the information
metadata.
schema dot table storage matrix activates for employee clone will be 0 because so it doesn't occupy extra storage. How can you prove in the information schema dot table storage matrix? Now tell me here, see data is there, but what happened? So see data, but so see data is there, but what happened? Active bytes will be 0 because there is a latency is there. Latency nothing but some delay. So how much delay is there? There will be around 2 hours delay is there. After 2 hours, tell me data will be populated where? Where?
EMPT
First
and
two.
First
EMPT
one,
and CTAS.
EMP
CTAS.
CTAS. Why? What about like and clone? Like no data, clone, zero copy clone because it's a metadata operation. So there won't be any physical storage cost. And one more thing, what is the thing? No computation cost.
Compute cost.
Computation cost, how can you prove? Where you should go? Go to here. See, search for query history,
Query profile.
filters. Okay, this is also query profile. We can have all the queries will be available. Suppose like SQL text, search for clone. Now see the same thing, clone. Click on this clone. Tell me warehouse is there? No warehouse.
No.
So when warehouse
No
is
warehouse.
not there, nothing but what? No
No
computation.
computation cost.
So what about other thing, normal thing? Suppose create table name, anything is there?
No, because that is not a computation power. DD
CTAS,
is, right?
CTAS.
So
Tell me CTAS will have computation power or not?
Yeah.
Yes, no,
Yes.
Okay,
Yes.
so this is the functionality. So because we are physically storing the data, so only cloning doesn't have no storage cost and no, that's what's called as zero copy cloning. So what's the view? Information schema dot table storage matrix active bytes is the column. ID and clone group ID both are same. Okay. So a new record insert in the cloned table. Tell me, does it have storage or not? Supposing yes or no, anybody?
No.
Now understand the
No.
question.
Yes.
A new record inside the cloned table. Cloned table I haven't seen. No, why no?
Yes. It will
Let's see
be.
what happened. So this is my cloned table. Okay. Control C, select start from. Okay. See, as of now, both are having same record. So insert into clone values. 1, 1, 1. Okay. Now it's a new record. Now tell me. Now question is that no, a new record inside the clone table does it have storage or not?
Yes, it has.
So now because now at this particular point of time, no storage. Now what exactly now I am trying to insert one record in the cloned table. Nothing but what tell me? Tell me there'll be separate micro partition. When you have micro partition, separate storage cost and separate computation cost will be there. Got the point? Clear so
But
far?
only for the inserted record only,
Only for
right?
the new this record only, the fourth record only.
Okay.
Okay, for third record, 3 records, it is the same storage pointing to the same function. Okay. Next question is no, can you perform DMLs on the cloned tables or not?
Yes, we
Yes.
can perform.
They can perform.
Yes, we can
Okay.
perform.
So can how it will impact original tables?
It will
It will
not,
not
no
impact.
impact.
Both
No
are
impact.
independent.
Both are you should
Independent.
say both are independent to each other. Okay, so this was the functionality. Same thing, see these questions. Okay, see how to find a table is cloned table or normal table.
information schema we can check.
What is the columns?
Right.
ID and clone group ID both are same. It's a main table. When both are different, it's the same thing.
No.
Tell me now, does cloning occupy storage?
No.
No.
No storage.
How can you prove
Metadata.
TD is fine? How can you prove?
The
Information
information schema dot
Information schema dot
table
table
storage
storage
matrix.
matrix. Tell me, does cloning uses virtual warehouse?
No.
No. Why? Because
Only
it's a
metadata. Right?
metadata operation or metadata
Metadata
operation.
copying.
No. Now tell me now, can we clone the clone table again? So this is my table. So create table.
Yes.
So table again clone One more clone. Tell me now it's possible or not. Tell me, can we clone
Yes.
again the clone table? Huh?
Yes.
Yes.
Okay.
And create.
Now tell me this is pointing to which one? This CL, this pointing to this one or this one or the main one?
Main.
Or main.
Main one. How can you confirm? Select star from information schema dot table storage matrix. Okay. So where table name like. Okay, so see what the table name. Okay, EMP percentage. Okay, see all the things will be pointing to which one. So see EMPT. Okay, so 1026. So see the same thing, the cloned table, clone table again pointing to the main table only. So this is the functionality. So tell me, suppose I'm having 1 GB data is there. Now which type of option you should prefer? CTAS like or clone? I want to take a backup.
Clone.
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 Because
Clone.
no storage cost
No
and no
storage.
computation. Remember, as a part of Snowflake developer, now we need to reduce the storage cost and the computation cost to the client. Okay, so to our client, we need it because if I go for CTAS, what happened? Will be storage cost and the computation cost will be there. Got the point? So this is the functionality. Okay, so this is concept. Ask your questions. Any questions are there?
Can you
In
go
real
to
time,
the
also bro, like daily we'll go for taking a clone of
No, daily,
backups
no,
regularly.
monthly, or if you want to in testing, we'll go for the same. Generally, like, okay, testing, if you do daily, if you do one task, no, like 1 Jira ticket assign, you want to develop some logic. So we want to get the data from prod or some test. We should go for this cloning concept. Monthly backups will be there.
Every
Try
time
to
we
take
need
monthly
to,
back. Every time.
every time we need to go and check for information schema catalog statistics for checking like whether this table is backed up, cloned, and one or not.
Generally, by naming convention, we can able to check or we need to go for this only. Storage metrics only. Generally, we'll follow by BKP or some names, no naming standards. We need to go for the same.
Thank you.
Hi,